Okay. This is a question for each of you. When and how did you decide to tie servant leadership into what you do?
So I hold a master's in servant leadership from Viterbo University. So after I graduated in 2018, so since then it's become a part of my mission. It's been what I've been devoted to in terms of leadership. I believe in it deeply. I believe we should all serve every individual that we work with, every person that we serve. I believe that wholeheartedly. So it's just become a part of me.
Thank you.
I've been doing a lot of thinking about that, and I think for a lot of folks who enter servant leadership, they feel like there's something missing, and there could be a better way. And so for me, I thought, I've always been in a leadership position, sort of going back to high school. I was the leader at Hardee's swing shift or whatever, and then I came up in an industry that was very top-down driven. So it was always cult of personality, the top influencing that, and I thought there was a better way. And I mean, real honestly, I love the organization I work for, but I serve on its executive team. I find some deficiencies, and so I thought the only real equation I can fix in this right now is me. So I did a lot, and I continue to do a lot of soul searching. I don't know if you experienced that at the Turbo, but you're like, man, stuff's not working well, and it's not necessarily the outside world, it's me. So what's my sphere of influence, and how can I change that?
That's fascinating. I actually didn't know I was doing this. That was my job. I was drawn to it for whatever reason, and for many reasons, because I'm a truth seeker. I'm incredibly curious just by nature, and curiosity leads to asking questions and getting answers. So I think that my experience has been incredibly organic from the time of my childhood and watching a public servant in action every single day, and then becoming a professional. And I do work in private commercial industry, but I feel very proud that I'm able to serve the public in this way. And I think I don't really know. It never really had a title. It's just what I did, but I really enjoy it when people do, like this mom that came back to us, and she said, "You helped me find my daughter, and you made a difference in my life. Maybe you saved her life. I don't know that, but that gives me a lot of joy and gives me a sense of purpose when our viewers contact us, send us an email, make a phone call, and say thank you." I've been at the scene of an F5 tornado. You all get really annoyed when the tornado warnings come on, especially, God forbid, if it's during like golf or a baseball game or something and the tornado warnings come on. Well, I've actually been at the scene of an F5 tornado in Oakfield back in the 90s. It's in Fond du Lac County. And I was a young producer then, and I had seen destruction after disaster on video, but I was there and I was seeing houses that I had seen houses leveled and houses that were sheared in half. And the town was it was destroyed. It was called Oakfield in Fond du Lac County. And the people came up to me and they said, "Thank you for your warnings on the news last night, because we went into the basement." And nobody died in that tornado. And I didn't even know the power of what I did until that day. And I'm the person at the station taking the calls from the angry people who are missing General Hospital when the tornado warning's on. Oh, I get those calls, and I deal with them, appropriately. But when the people grabbed me and said, "We went in our basement and we walked out, like this," but they were alive. So that kind of hit me, right? Like, our job is to keep people safe, and one of the things we do is keep people safe in severe weather, and that actually worked that day. So I'm very proud of that, and that's why I do it.